In World News Now.
Hey, everybody chill out, get on the floor and be quiet, please.
Hold on. Police now say 14-year-old Asa Kuhn's first stop was a fourth-floor bathroom. He changed clothes and loaded his handguns. From there, he scuffled with a student before heading to the classroom of one of his intended targets, teacher Michael Grassi. Police say while 4 people were shot, quick action saved lives.
The SWAT unit did locate 2 teachers and 12 students that were still locked in the library, which was a very good move on the part of the teachers at that particular location.
Police have been to the Kuhn home at least 5 times in the past year for domestic violence calls. And court documents show Kuhn attempted suicide while in juvenile detention 2 years ago. Kuhn also worried fellow students.
I actually talked to a teacher and I actually talked to another teacher about, how we could get him out of Success Tech Academy.
But Kuhn remained a student. Safety experts say with more than 50,000 pupils in the Cleveland system, educators are simply overwhelmed and can easily miss teens as troubled as Asa Kuhn. The school plans to closely examine all that happened in the run-up to the shooting. But for many here, it comes much too late. Eric Hong, ABC News, Cleveland.
Hillary Clinton is apparently changing her tune on whether she'd meet with the leaders of Iran. Back in July, Clinton called Barack Obama naive when he said he'd meet with the leaders of Iran without precondition. Now she says she'd do the same. While campaigning in New Hampshire, Senator Clinton said she would hold those talks, quote, because we don't really understand how Iran works.
A nationwide salmonella outbreak has triggered a pot pie recall. ConAgra Foods is voluntarily recalling all of its banquet pot pies and store brand varieties, warning consumers not to eat them. The Agricultural Department is investigating the problem at the company's plant in Nebraska.
And another warning to tell you about, this one involving lead in lipstick. A consumer rights group tested more than 30 name brands. They found more than half contained lead, including CoverGirl, L'Oreal, and Christian Dior. The FDA does not regulate lead in lipstick. Oh, boy.
Well, so don't get your wife or significant other any lipstick.
Or pot pie for their anniversary.
I have a much better idea for a gift. A treasure trove of pricey jewels is up for grabs here in New York.
Jewelry featuring rare diamonds, rubies, emeralds will be auctioned at Christie's next week. The bling includes a 40-carat diamond ring and items once owned by Lucille Ball. They're expected to fetch a total of $25 million.
Oh, look at that
It's
ring.
fun to go see them on display and know you'll never be able to afford it.
And drool over things you can never have.
That's Lucy's right there. What did Lucy? Judith's direction, she was so successful. I'm sure she had many baubles.
Here's weather.
Yeah.
Who wants to buy this diamond ring? She took it off her finger now. It doesn't mean a thing. This diamond
World News Now weather. Brought to you by American Home Partners.
doesn't mean what it took it for. So if you got someone whose love is true, let it shine for you.
If you're ready for your own home and money is tight, you're probably asking yourself questions like, what kind of home can we get without a huge down payment? How about top quality homes like these? Or you're wondering, what kind of home can we afford on our income? What if you could have one like these? And if your credit isn't absolutely perfect, you might worry, what kind of home can we get if our bank turns us down? What if you could have one of these? Or what kind of home can we get when we can't afford mortgage payments higher than our present rent? For many people, it's been homes like these. Now, you probably want to know, how can I make this happen for me? We're American Home Partners. When others say you can't afford a home, we'll show you how you can. Call this toll-free number for more information and to learn how American Home Partners can open the door to home ownership for you and your family.
I needed help for the simplest things.
I felt like a prisoner in my own home.
If you or a loved one suffer from limited mobility, we have important news for you. Operators are standing by to qualify you for a brand new power chair or scooter at little or no cost to you. Mobility Products power chairs, they turn around tight corners and move easily over uneven ground. They'll give you your freedom back.
I picked up the telephone, and within 48 hours, I had a chair and I had my freedom back.
Specialists are standing by to take your call. They'll work with your doctor, your insurance company, and Medicare to put a brand new power chair or scooter in your home at little or no cost to you.
No paperwork, no cost, no nothing. It was there.
And if you call right now and qualify, you'll receive this handy all-purpose grabber free. The grabber is yours free, the call is free, and you're under no obligation. So pick up the phone and call Mobility Products right now.
Call 1-800-309-6181. That's 1-800-309-6181.
Swimming keeps me fit, but chlorine leaves my skin rough and dry.
Gold Bond Ultimate Softening Lotion. 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins, plus shea butter for soft, smooth skin.
Kiss rough and dry goodbye.
Can your lotion do that? Gold Bond Ultimate.
This stuff really works.
Homeowners, want to refinance and get cash? Countrywide has a great reason to do it now. A no-cost refi. It has no points, no credit reporting fee, no processing fee, no document fee, and no third-party fees. No title or escrow fees. Absolutely no closing costs. So you wind up with a lot more cash. Call now and ask for a no-cost refi. We're America's #1 home loan lender, and no one can do what Countrywide can. Call 1-800-641-9735.
When the heat is on, the pain is gone.
Introducing Heat Therapy from Icy Hot. Better than a heating pad, new Heat Therapy gives you up to 8 hours of muscle-relaxing, pain-relieving heat that goes where you go. New Icy Hot Heat Therapy.
When the heat is on, pain is gone.
Based on the best-selling books, Women's Murder Club premieres tonight on ABC.
Tonight, from the poverty and despair of the inner city, their triumphant story. The majestic marching knights of Baloo High.
It's more than just music, it's life lessons.
Our Persons of the Week, tonight on World News with Charles Gibson.
I am told that many women seem to prefer men with deep, booming voices. Think Barry White over me or the Bee Gees.
That may sound like a stereotype, but new research shows that there's more to it than just a preference. ABC's Nick Watt has the story in our Nightline Playback segment.
Never gonna quit, Charles. Thank you, baby.
Frankfurt, 75. Barry White's on stage, and the Fraulines are going crazy over the colossal crooner and his celebrated dulcet tones. But this isn't love. This is science.
Women have a preference for men who have a lower or deeper voice pitch. And so what I wanted to do is see if there was any sort of evolutionary significance to this preference.
So Corin Apicella came here to Tanzania among the Hadza, nomadic hunter-gatherers.
I gave them a microphone and I had them speak the word hujambo, which is a Swahili word that means, it loosely translates to hello in English.
Hujambo. Hujambo. Hujambo.
That last guy again?
Hujambo.
He has 10 kids.
And you can compare that to the man who has the highest pitched voice, and he had fathered 3 children, of which only 1 was still surviving. Men with lower pitched voices have greater reproductive success, meaning they have more children.
But what makes the Hadza a good group to study? Well, they don't use contraception, which means evidence of attraction is easier to quantify. If a guy has a lot of lovers, he'll also have a lot of kids. Here in London, we did our own very unscientific study. In the red corner,
too much of anything is not good for you, baby.
The walrus of love. And in the blue corner, the Bee Gees, the Brothers Gibb. First, we played the ladies' Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Baby. Then, we played them Staying Alive.
The first one.
Why?
Because I just like the sound of his voice. It's gruff and it sounded like Barry White.
It is Barry White.
It is Barry White, yeah. Yeah, I like Barry White.
Deep and sexy and...
The Bee Gees or Barry White?
Barry White.
Why?
Because he's sexy.
Why is he sexy?
Because he just is. He's hot. He's fit.
He's not fit.
He is.
He's a big man.
Yeah, I like big men.
And in general, deeper or higher voice?
Hi just sounds like too babyish. Too like, oh hi, how are you? You want like a deep manly voice.
Can you talk for us?
Yes, I
Okay. You pass. Yeah, man.
Now you see what I'm singing with him. But look at Justin Timberlake. He has quite a high voice, doesn't he? Yeah. And he's doing pretty well for himself.
Sure, Justin's doing pretty well, but does he really compare? The late, great Barry, who died in 2003, well, he had 8 kids. Making my own voice sound as deep as possible, I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in London.
Some of the guys are watching 8 kids. Cut out these vocal cords, will you? I mean, they're not necessarily a good measure of how you want to be considered successful. 8 children, that's a lot of kids.
The guy on the show with a lot deeper voice than me is Willis. So Willis, I'm curious your take on this. What do you think?
I didn't know you had so many ladies, Willis.
How, I ask you, could I possibly compete with that?
That's why we love you, Willis.
Mercy. All right.
You make us sound like the Chipmunks, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, but we don't mind.
This is your fault. You want to see this ear
Yes,
story,
I do want to see this. All right, here's something that may also turn the ladies on, or not. A man who implanted an arm.
No.
Oh, man, into
no,
his
it's an ear into his arm.
An ear into his arm,
as you can clearly see.
What? I can't hear you.
The ear was grown in a lab from stem cells, then implanted in his arm last week. Why am I looking at this? Where it continues to develop. This man is a performance artist and says he hopes to implant a microphone into the ear so people can hear what he hears.
So